Hey, happy day. In New York City, there's more than 100,000 cases of larceny incidents like shoplifting and so on a year. That's a lot. And those are the ones that are actually caught. 100,000. So how many items do those people take when they're shoplifting? Millions, probably. I don't think they all go in there and steal one. So what's happening here is they're treating other people badly because other people that own the items, they paid for them, they owe for them. They're in trouble now and they don't feel good. You hurt them. However, most people, if not all people, particularly bad guys, they love their dogs and they treat their dogs and they treat their cats nicely. So you treat your pets nice and you treat your other humans badly. Come up with a solution to that. Tell me why that is. Hey, if you know and I don't, you get it first. I'll bark like a fox. Hey, just saying. California, the governor there, he's a nutcase. He truly is. He's taking aim, his most recent aim, is at the Florida governor, who's a Republican, strong Republican, and he says, hey, he's taking out ads, if you can imagine. Hey, they're banning books. They're banning books. Common Core standards and critical race theory are all banned under Florida law. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. But of course, to him, who's a wacko, it's a really bad thing, and he's saying, he goes on and on, join us in California where we still believe in freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom from hate, and freedom to love. Don't let the Republicans take your freedom away. That is so strange, coming from a guy who makes life so complicated, so much red tape. I know about this stuff. He takes your freedom away all of the time, and he's preaching like this. They're just nuts. I gotta say. Now you got DeSantis, who is the governor of Florida, right-wing guy. He says thousands and thousands of Californians leave each year. Because it's a mess, right? And taxes are too high, and real estate is too high, and costs are too high. So they go to Texas and they go to Florida. He said, but here's the problem. He says, a leftist will not draw the connection between their leftist ideology and the destruction that's all around them, right? They don't kind of put all that together. It is a problem because I do think that there's a class of voters who come to Florida and Texas and they continue to vote the same way. So you see that all of the time with different cultures as well. I'm leaving my country because it's a mess. It's a crappy place. Well, but where I go, I'm going to turn it into the same kind of crappy place. What's up with that? I mean, kind of like the Chinese cook, you know, use the noodle up here, not the noodle in the bloody soup. They don't think it through, and I wish they would. Lightfoot, that would be Chicago's first openly gay mayor. She's now enraged. She's always enraged, but this new enragement is at Justice Thomas for suggesting that last week's landmark decision overturning Roe versus Wade could be a prelude to overturning gay marriage. And she's a lesbian, and Lightfoot, maybe she's light in her loafers. I guess. I mean, leave it alone. There's a Constitution, there's a Supreme Court. You're the mayor of a city. Just kind of act accordingly. CNN, their ratings are falling, and ever since they lost President Trump, I mean, people don't go to them anymore. There's no more lies that matter. The recent rating numbers are 654,000 viewers, that's prime time, versus 2.2 million. That's 4 times at Fox News. That sounds like the right thing to do, right versus left. I kind of like that. The White House, they don't have much to say about this most recent thing, the National Education Association's proposal, which was to replace the word mother with birthing parent. We don't want to call a mother anymore. It's got to be a birthing parent. And First Lady Biden, she'll be on side with us because she's a teacher. She's part of our union, and she said she stands proud with us. So, hey, this is all going to be okay. Are you kidding me? These people really are trying to push this through birthing parent. Why? Why? Don't you know what a mother is? Oh, I know why. It's because members need not worry about how a Board of Education defines maternity leave, mother and or father, the language. Also, it's inclusive for homosexual people. Leave it alone, people. Mother's a mother. Father's a father. Brothers and sisters. It is kind of the world in which we live. And these people are trying to change the world. I wish we could change them and kind of zap them up to another world, like Mars or someplace like that. My mechanic told me this the other day. I took my car in to get repaired, and he says, you know what? I can't fix your brakes. I tried and I tried, but I couldn't. So I fixed your horn. It's now louder. Hey, see ya.